Hello! Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Maid episode 7. So, last episode, we were introduced to a new character. Her name is Midori Ukai. She's dressed more gothic Lolita-like, has, going by the beginning of this, kinda, I don't know if it's silverish hair or more of a lavender. It's more silver, I think, with a little hint of purple in there. I could be way off on the purple part, but it definitely looks kind of silverish. And it starts off with her trying to talk to Misha to, well, we don't find out till later that she's trying to find Tsubame. However, as she's trying to speak to Misha, she's acting kind of suspicious. So Misha has this little alarm on her backpack, and she pulls it, and it just gives off a loud beeping, and that's to let people know that she's in danger, and somebody needs to come help her. And Midori ends up getting chased off by the police. She ends up finding Misha's friend, Washizaki? I believe that's her, the one with the glasses. Ends up finding her and trying to do the same thing, only she, again, is acting very suspicious, so she pulls her alarm and ends up getting chased again by the cops. Midori ends up getting away. And, I believe ends up following Misha home and seeing that Tsubame is working at her house. And she ends up doing what Tsubame did in the first episode, where she climbs up that pole looking into the house. Only she goes to the door afterwards and is super excited to see Tsubame because she's in love with her. Only, as we know, Tsubame does not like older women. They must be really young, which is really gross, but yeah. We've known that since episode 1, that that's what she's into. Turns out Midori is a masochist, so she loves being rejected and called names and stuff like that. However, she ends up getting chased off, and later on, Misha gets the idea that she should go find Midori because she has a plan. She did overhear, well, I mean, she was there, so, I mean, of course she overheard, that Midori loves Tsubame's cooking. And so she grabs, I think it was a pancake that she made for Misha. She was using it as, like, bait to lure Midori out. And she's like, this is never going to work. And of course, it does. She grabs the pancake and runs off into an alley and starts eating it next to a trash can. And then she just sits there. And Misha goes over to her and starts asking, like her history with Tsubame. And it turns out she was her superior officer. She used to work the canine unit, training the dogs and all that. And Tsubame was sent to her unit. I forget what happened with the piloting, but they sent her there. And all of the dogs automatically, like, listened to her. Like, they took her as the alpha. And even Midori felt the aura coming off of her. and basically had the same reaction. She was seeing her as the alpha. And, man, she just kept trying and trying to, like, get closer to her. When Tsubame would feed the dogs, she would be in line, too, to get fed. She loved the punishment. And also loved when she got rejected after she told her that she loved her. But, yeah, after... She told her that after Tsubame was discharged. And she left the JSDF. Then she left, I forget how many years later, and is now looking for her. And now she's found her. And she loved getting rejected again. Anyway, Misha's plan is basically she's going to have Midori take over as Maid and fire Tsubame. I don't think that's going to work because I'm pretty sure the dad has to fire her. But, I mean, if Misha thinks she can get away with it, then I guess we'll see what happens. I know I described last episode poorly, but that's the best I can remember it. Anyway, let's get into this episode. Alright, so the video is going to be located over here. And the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1...